Welcome back from the break, everybody. If you're just joining us, our heroes have digging equipment underneath their apartment. They found a series of tunnels where they believe the Arasaka database will be found. They have set up an elaborate defense plan. They have allies and team members on all levels of their apartment. They've got booby traps set up. They've got sniper rifles on Overwatch, and they're ready to go. Does anybody have any questions before we find out the mystery of what started this whole adventure? Probably, maybe, possibly.
Did anyone pack a snack?
Oh, I have some, and Natalie pulls out like a variety pack of like those little kibble samplers, just of every terrible flavor.
Oh. All right, and she'll take one.
Yeah, do you want Cool Mint Ranch or I have orange bar? There's Cool Mint Ranch. There's Orange Barbecue Crunch. There's
Orange Barbecue Crunch is actually. I mean,
I'll take an Orange Barbecue Crunch.
There's a world where that works.
Natalie watches you snatch all the Orange Barbecue Crunch out of her hand. Doesn't say anything that was the lowest polling flavor.
There's a world where I've actually used that in real life as a marinade on a steak. Like,
oh, the citrus. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
It'll be kind of like that.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Humanity's forgotten for like 15 years what oranges taste like, though. So good luck. It's just citric acid.
It's just, you know, the stuff that's left at the bottom of the bag after you've eaten some Sour Patch Kids or something. It's just that.
That's fruit, right?
Exactly. All right. It takes
mint ranch.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
No, Jerax is just sitting there like next to Miss Friz as this horrible, noisy drilling is going on, ready to face the demon that may have taken the soul of his brother away from him. Just things are running through his mind, and he's just, really?
Mint ranch?
Hours go by. Sun rises. The light, since you are in the center of the ring of towers all around the edge of the red zone, the light finally reaches you. The sun passes overhead as the drilling continues. Then it begins to set. The evening sky bleeds crimson across the horizon. And every single time you do a check, has anyone seen anything? Has anyone heard anything? Not a single sign of any of your enemies or anything suspicious so far. Until finally, a late afternoon bordering on evening, they break through into the tunnels. You got light down there. There's nothing, I mean, pretty dark. You know, these accents are part of the work contract. Like, I'm not even from, like, I'm just from down the street. I don't know what to do. You start training day one of the job, they just start teaching you to talk like this. They pay for speech lessons and everything. This union is wild, man.
Crazy thing is, I was looking at the book or the gear book, and I was like, the hell will we need flashlights for? But I kind of want one.
Well, if you have money, you are welcome to retroactively purchase a flashlight.
I'd like a flashlight.
Okay.
I feel like, would the diggers not have lights on their...
Oh yeah, but we do the digging. We're not going down there. Like, look, it's open. You smell that? Tasty, delicious, sewage and mildew. This hasn't been popped open for a long time. Look, no. This contract does not include spelunking. This is an excavation only job. That is you want the Spelunkers Guild. And let me tell you, the red tape you're gonna have to go through to get work with those guys. You might as well just half-ass it on your own. I'm just saying.
Don't they work for like a Russian dude?
Yeah, but like,
make any sense?
Well, yeah, but like, I'm not Russian just because I work for a Russian. Look, I'll be honest, not entirely even sure Vadyanov is Russian. I think it's just part of. It might be in his contract too. Pirate fleet captain, organized. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously he talked to somebody else, right? Like, look, you're not going to specialize in whatever this fucking East Coast shit is, and also the fake Russian thing. That's two completely different skill sets. Not when I do it.
It was a touch of home, Joseph. Don't stop.
New Jersey.
Don't you fucking dare.
Well, yeah, have fun. Hop on in. The water's...
Are they peacing? Are they leaving now?
Oh, I mean, would you want us to pack up? Like, we can stick around. That's fine, but... Look, if
Just
bullets
stick
start,
around it.
all right.
If bullets do start flying, just hide behind your equipment or something.
Oh yeah, yep.
And what if we need another hole dug?
This work order's got one hole on it. I'm just saying.
Well,
You shut up. You don't. He looks at his buddy who's over there like, you don't say a thing. I am sick of this. Not one more. If I hear another joke about holes, swear to God, I will clap your face.
Natalie, completely innocent, no idea what your whole conversation is about.
You know,
Certainly, we would never ask more of you without properly amending the work order, requisitioning the appropriate funds, and passing it through with your unions. I just wanted to be certain that we had a protocol in order that we could just initiate with perhaps a few words that would allow you to dig back down to us should we become stuck. And I have right here, and I would like to just kind of like fake a work order on my phone, be like, I'll just forward this to you if we should happen to need it.
Roll bureaucracy.
Oh, let this work.
Just on the chance we get stuck down there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull this. Natalie, where's her page? I swear.
Scrolling
how
through
it-
the work order.
It's absolutely right here.
Sub
here
article
it is, of course.
13B.
ooh,
Nice. Silly me. And
An
he's just like a
eye
blank form that I'm just like shoving in his face. And, like...
Yeah, no, yeah, this looks fine. This looks fine, right? He yields it over to his buddy who just shrugs. Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah, that's fine. At least somebody here knows what they're doing.
Great, perfect. So upon receipt of this, you'll of course just dig down to our coordinates and initiate whatever operation is necessary to re-secure the personnel involved. Thank you. Yeah, of course, right here. And I'll flip to a random sub page with very small text and be like, yeah, by accepting the initial order, it is included, of course, in everything we contracted you to do.
I mean, look, that looks fine to me. Look, we have two choices here. Either we disagree with you or we read something. And look, I'm out. All right. Yeah, no, well, that's fine. That passes. This all looks good. We'll do it.
Excellent, thank you. And I give him the same like bicep pat that I give the Monarch.
All right.
Condescending bicep pat.
So, you all have short range radio. You are all aware of the situation. What's the order? There's a hole in the floor through which noxious fumes are emanating.
Natalie's. Oh no, Monarch's upstairs. Never mind.
so if we were to be attacked, it would make sense that they would make sure that the hole was dug first before they attacked.
Yeah. I mean, or they could just attack and dig their own hole. But yeah, we've done the work for them. But nevertheless, I need to get down the hole now, little net runners.
I mean, we should all go down the hole, shouldn't we?
Miss Friz hops.
No,
Splash.
no need for us to get down the hole.
No.
We need to. No, we
It's
need to
not
make sure
that
they
bad
don't.
in here. Here.
How deep is the hole, by the way?
It's
Ah!
Meanwhile, Friz is still falling. No, it's like 5 meters down, but there's a lot of wreckage and stuff that you can scramble down.
Okay. Yeah, I would scramble down.
Okay. Everybody who's on Overwatch, roll a perception check.
This is where I shine.
12. Although I actually have +2 because of my side.
20. Tell me what's coming, Joe. Tell me what's coming.
It's that sniper scope.
Damn right it is.
You think you see movement in the industrial building across the way. Just behind one of the windows for a brief moment.
All right, well, I'm going to relay that to the team that's on the rooftop with me through a series of really covert hand signals. I'm going to inform everyone that there is movement over at the window, moving my hand around in a very elaborate manner, and finally pointing.
But yeah, we still do have that comms system.
No, I'm talking to my people on the rooftop, okay? Now I'm going to tuck in and I'm going to say, guys, don't want to alarm anyone. I hope the hole is dug. Just letting y'all. Wait, no, sorry. Redcon that.
Hey guys, just letting you know. Saw some movement across the building. Keep my eye on it. Just get your shit done, or I won't have to shoot you in the face. Love you, bye.
Love you,
That was awesome.
bye. No code word. No
I
nothing.
said I saw movement across the building.
They could be listening in. You're just gonna say, "Yeah, we spotted them."
It's a closed network, isn't it? It's just us.
Hmm.
I mean, in theory, someone else could be in it, but at the same time, they're going to know that we've got lookouts. I don't think you're giving anything away.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm on a freaking rooftop with a sniper rifle.
Just waiting for Joe to say. And at that moment,
I guess I'll relay that info to the people that are on the floor with us. Beatles guys, half of the group from Double or Nothing as well.
Okay. Beetle says, oh my god. Broke through, right? I think he's down there. I think Silver.
Beetle, Beetle, relax.
Dude,
Relax, Beetle.
I can't believe I'm up here, man. They're walking into church, man. They're going into the reliquary where like the saints' bones are buried and stuff. It's like, and on the third day they rolled away the stone. Yeah.
Okay, Beetle, there are probably going to be a bunch of dangerous things down there. Not just in cyberspace, in meat space as well. So I want you to be the tip of the spear. You've got to make sure that our net runners ensure that that Johnny Silverhands gets out of this alive. All right, I'm going to shake Beetle. You have a lot of responsibility here. You have to ensure the safe escape of Johnny Silverhand's soul.
Dude. Yes. All right, let's do it, man. Let's chip in. Let's go. And he just like scrambles down to the basement.
God, that guy's gonna die.
is Beetle a net runner?
Absolutely not.
No, but he's good kind of meat to activate the traps.
He is
so that
he
our
is
runners
made out of
don't.
meat. That is correct.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
God, we really should have. What's Gina up to?
She's on the roof with
What are Gina's pets up to?
They are in her room, safely locked up, hopefully not exploding. Her tortoise is not trained for combat.
What's your idea here, Josh?
Josh wants to strap a grenade onto a tortoise and tell him to go.
Animals are very good at being used to detect traps. You know, you run a mongoose across the floor.
She's not going to send
sniffs out landmines.
She's not going to send her roommates.
Endangered.
Yeah, they are a bit too endangered.
We have so many people, Natalie says and gestures, on account of the condom thing.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough.
Like a canary, Josh. You know, when you're going into the mines and keeping a canary, and if the canary falls over, then you need to get out.
I mean, it is very similar, actually. Yeah, they use. Don't they use? They use some kind of animals for detecting IEDs.
The idea is
they run across them like little squirrels and stuff.
The ethics of it are not.
It's pretty similar. You were slaughtering canaries back in the day en masse.
No.
We did a lot of things back in the day.
Is it the same though? Because these animals are endangered. You're just you're sick.
Well, I'm not saying we should do it. I'm saying it's something we should have thought of previously. We should have trained some rats.
There are a lot of rats.
Okay.
Are there any rats anymore? I don't even know.
That's one of the few species that has survived. Yes.
The rats and the cockroaches. Yeah.
Always find a way.
All right. So the two of you have flashlight. All right. Go ahead.
Who's gone down in the hole already?
Jerax, Miss Friz, and Beetle have all gone down the hole. Last call. Is anyone else going down?
Well, Natalie's been hanging out over the edge with like her agent, like flashlight, like trying to look down. Can she see from where she's standing in the parking garage, like the bottom of the hole?
Yes, but then it branches out into a tunnel system that proceeds off into the darkness.
Can I retcon something that I bought?
Let's hear it.
Some chalk.
Chalk is fine.
Okay.
Chalk is fine. Are you gonna mark the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna mark our way in the tunnels. That seems wise.
I want both of our tunnel dwellers to roll perception and/or local expert Night City, or any other relevant skills you can think of that would help you navigate an old utility tunnel system.
Got 18 for local expert.
Nice.
You said perception?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay, no, you are good. You are confronted after 10 minutes of pushing through these tunnels, during which nothing happens on the surface, you are confronted by a large metal vault-style door. What do you...
Is it locked?
It appears to be just closed and locked from the other side. There's no visible electronic interface whatsoever.
Oh,
Can I
weird.
knock on it?
Dong,
Just a nice
dong,
little-
dong.
Nothing.
Does it make a ringing noise?
I'm afraid that if I say yes, I'm consenting to some sort of scientific principle of which I am unaware.
Yeah, you are.
What do you have in mind? You hit me with it, and
if it
it's...
rings,
Mhm.
then I don't think there's mass on the other side of it like water.
Oh, then it rings, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Is there a panel anywhere that looks like we could jack in? Could I think there's an ability for me to search for those panels?
Yes, you
Let me
do an
pull up.
interface check to scan for access
Yes.
points. Roll
I'd
it.
like to do that.
Roll interface.
11.
Okay, there are access points deeper in. You are 38 meters away from a viable access point. You have to be within 6
I-
feet. Or 6 meters.
Share that information with Jerax, saying that we're not there yet, but I still don't know what this door is for.
Can I just open the door?
Roll an athletics check at +2 with your cyber arms.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh, 25.
Ooh, Jerax and Ms.
Just tearing open steel.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Friz is impressed. Oh.
Oh shit.
I
There's nothing because you guys didn't bring flashlights.
But-
got a flashlight.
Give me a moment to
I've-
fix that.
I've retconned a lot.
Oh, I see it. You just have to zoom in and out. It's all the way at the bottom.
No, I just see me.
Is this the Mind Palace?
The Mind Palace?
Oh,
Give me one moment.
Is that what you talk about when you go into like your dreams, your imagination?
your Mind Palace. Yeah. I mean, I'm wondering what the bottom one is because
The bottom
all
one
of the
is
people who are.
the bottom one is the Mind Palace. Give me a moment and I'll
Okay.
show stream so I can elaborate. So this essentially
Gotcha.
is a map of the tunnel system. So
Ooh.
I'm going to copy you two, or you three rather, put you where you ought to be in this structure. So you have gone from the
Tunnel
upstairs.
definitely has like a Final Fantasy vibe to it.
From this green area is basically the basement / the apartment structure. The yellow area is the entrance to the tunnel. The orange area is the chamber which you just entered.
Hmm.
There's another vault door ahead.
Hmm. I'd like to perceive any traps.
Okay.
It's very out of theme for Cyberpunk, but I'm just getting some terrible dungeon crawling vibes here. Like I'm gonna step on a pressure plate or something.
Okay.
So, do I roll a perception check?
Yep.
19.
Okay.
Just like rolling my flashlight all over the corridor.
As you do, you see some strange how do I describe this? The flashlight is catching on bits and pieces of dust, but there's another source of light in here as well. It's, as you begin to look around and notice more and more of it, you realize it's lasers. This whole room is dotted with lasers. Both of you roll a basic tech check, please.
Ooh.
Nice,
Shocking.
nice. Okay, you both know these are not the kind of lasers that activate a bad thing. These are the kinds of lasers that sear your flesh if you touch them.
Okay.
Send beam.
And the door on the other side, when I did the detection for the port, does that seem like that's the direction that it was in?
Yes, it is through that door.
Oh, okay.
Now, are either of you
Cool.
trained in electronics and security tech?
I am.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I
You're a
am.
shitty
No.
net runner, Bren. That's
You-
why.
Well, I'm not though, am I?
If you take 5 minutes, Friz, you could try to hack in, not using net running, but just using local on your agent, bypassing security. You could try to gain control of this, but it's going to take you 5 minutes.
All right. And she says, well, that's a great amount of time, and I can't wait to use this as an educational lesson to all of my students. And she pulls out her VR goggles and goes, "Bloop. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another class of Friz's spectacular lessons. You can tell I didn't think of that name beforehand, and I'm not very good at improv. So," and then she starts hacking away.
All right, and so she is now streaming. Okay.
Aw,
What?
good.
So Beetle's just like, you almost got barbecued. That's awesome. Meanwhile, on the surface, Jim,
Hello.
your phone beeps.
Ah, lovely.
I am interested in the parking spaces that involve prime numbers. I find those to be the most aesthetically pleasing. They also seem to have the fewest number of imperfections. When is a good time for me to drop by and conduct an inspection?
Which prime numbers did I show him?
You're the one who said numbers, man.
True, but I recited random numbers off the top of my head, Joe. What I'm interested here is whether Todd is trying to select my suspicion is that Todd is trying to select the parking spot that is directly over the hole that we've already dug. Am I able to deduce some kind of correlation between the prime numbers and the location of this hole, or direct access to utility tunnels beneath?
What skill would you like to use to see if you can determine such?
Well, I don't have deduction, so
That would have been the skill, probably, yeah.
local expert for the utility tunnels, perhaps,
That's a big ask. That is
or what else have we got here? We could go for just a straight perception, I suppose. I don't really have anything else, to be honest, to be able to
all right.
deduce things.
To the best of your knowledge, you can't tell anything fishy from it, but you also know you don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to ask him. Oh, well, I don't really want him to be free today, do I? See, it would have been great if he had come before now. But if he comes now, he's going to... I'm gonna link him to the... presumably there's some kind of press release about the radioactive water contamination in the area. There would be some kind of publicly available information. I'm going to send him a link to that and say, I'm sorry, you won't be able to visit at the moment until they've cleared this kind of stuff up. They've locked everything down right now. But I'll get back in touch with you as soon as it's possible for you to arrange a trip. In the meantime, do you have any ideas which prime number you're interested in?
1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17. He continues to go on, very impressed by his own ability to recite a large number of prime numbers.
So he has not narrowed it down in any sense.
He lists every single prime number that you sent him.
Okay. What a useless human being.
We're
Monarch,
conducting this over next, right? Otherwise, I'd agree.
I'm ready to kill someone, Joe.
roll
Let's
a perception check.
go. My
Ready
pleasure.
to kill someone.
18. Tell me who I'm killing.
Okay. There is somebody on the top floor of the industrial area. You are now positive. You've seen them move a couple of times. They have binoculars and they are watching the building.
Can I look at him with my scope
Yes.
on my sniper? Okay. So I would do just that before I notice someone's there, and then I'm going to take a look. Can I get an idea as to who this person could be, depending on what they're wearing, what they have on them, on their person?
Wearing
Also,
Kevlar, packing an
Kevlar?
assault rifle, plus scope, gear similar to Militech personnel that you've seen before.
got it. Okay, great. Can I look in further and see if there are other people inside, like around him, maybe shadows or something like that?
No one else on that position is seen.
And throughout the entire building, I see nothing else.
Correct.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to I'm gonna do the series of hand motions, little like this, little movements to the side, make those guys know that I'm looking and that they should be looking as well. Do a little magic, rabbit out of the hat, the old tricks of the military. And then from there, I'm going to I found it to be very amusing, by the way. No one laughed all at once. Also, by the way, side note on everything, had no idea what prime numbers were. Learned something today.
There
Thanks,
we
guys.
go.
Wow.
The stream
Education
is
system, everybody.
Didn't pay attention to anything in school. How I made it this far, God knows. All right, and then I'm gonna inform the team. I'm gonna say the file. I'm just gonna go to the whole squad. Just be like, hey everyone, just letting you know, I do have vision. Seems like we have a friend across from us that probably wants to party. By the way, I'm using those keywords because, you know, Jerax got mad at me for whatever fucking reason. So anyway, yeah.
I love the idea of you using keywords now. When I've already said over the comm system that could potentially be tapped in that they're listening, and now you're just saying code words without actually clearing them with anyone.
That's exactly why. So yeah, get ready, get into positions.
Nata's like, friends? Invite him, I guess? I don't know. The more the merrier.
No, Natalie, not those type of friends.
What? All right. Monarch, are you using a code?
God. You know, you're a sweet girl, but my goodness gracious, when this is over. Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna finish the sentence. Anyway, get ready, everyone. We are gonna have company shortly.
You also, Jim, roll perception.
So do I make tea or no tea?
Son of a bitch. I can't even with this.
Oh, easy.
Let's go,
easy.
Jimmy
Wow.
Fingerling.
Jim sees and hears everything.
Okay, you hear a vehicle coming through the streets.
What direction?
South.
Okay, I'd like to pass that information on to Monarch, who is on the roof, and to keep an eye out for it. I am also going to tell the people on the ground floor to shift at least one more extra person. I don't know how thinly we're spread here. If we're very thinly spread on the ground floor, maybe just one extra person. But if we have a few people to move around, then I'm going to try and allocate more resources towards the south here.
Okay. They allocate themselves accordingly. Meanwhile, inside the vaults, Miss Friz, roll an electronic security check.
Damn,
Nice.
doing some good
Nice.
rolls today.
Jerax, Beetle is just going on about the early discography of Samurai the entire time and talking about how, like, the real turning point in Johnny Silverhand's career was when this big record label tried to unearth his past, that he was a deserter, in order to blackmail him into signing a contract with them. But then he just went and signed signed with a different record label, and he cut a whole album about his story with the military and how it changed him, and just pulled the rug right out from under their feet, man. He's the original rebel.
Yeah.
All right, Friz, you have control over this laser grid.
Oh.
What would you like to
Full
do?
control?
Yeah.
So the assumption is that the rest of our crewmates are going to be following behind us? Or are we the only ones that are going to be down here? I ask Jerax.
I think the only people that could be following us would be enemies.
So I want to turn it on for 2-minute intervals, if that makes sense. Or like, how far is the space with the lasers? How big is it?
It's what you see on the field here, so it is 22 meters across.
Then I think that's more than enough time for a minute to cross. I want it to go in minute intervals, and obviously I inform Jerax or Jerax?
Jerax.
Jerax, yeah. I want to inform Jerax and Beetle of that, and just let them know that it's gonna turn on and kill you if you run through it. So just be aware that it's every minute. And then I guess I can do a little walkie-talkie code in case anyone follows us through with the same thing.
Do you have a walkie-talkie code in mind? Otherwise,
Go for it.
Beware, danger lights pass every minute. That wasn't very code.
Controller.
Miss Friz deletes that part of the VOD, and she just
live edits it. Just immediately live edits it, so it's out of the VOD. Fantastic.
Delete the VOD.
That's so good. All right, you are able to cross the chamber without further incident, and Jerax's mighty arms peel open the next vault door. Proceed inward.
I'm glad his arms are good for something.
Yeah.
You are free to move your piece. Vault.
Where? Oh, I'm drawing.
Holy moly. What's all this?
Whoa.
Whoa!
This area has not been unearthed in years. There's a light coating of dust everywhere. The machinery lies dormant. A few monitors still obviously have power, displaying in green monochrome, but they're in standby. Nobody's been down here. The water hasn't leaked in. There's a slight hiss as you open it. This whole area is hermetically sealed. The walls are heavily lined with multiple layers. There's probably some sort of a Faraday cage going on here as well. This, a deeply secure vault. What do you do?
Miss Friz gasps for a moment because I think as like a renowned hacker, this is probably like one of the holy meccas that you can travel to and just gain some level of appreciation for it. She's trying to record everything that she can on the camera that's attached to her VR goggles and just take it all in, man.
What is in the room? I want to take in the surroundings.
What you see, a whole bunch of big old equipment. It looks like some sort of a junction room, like power would have been routed through here. Emergency generators designed for long-term viability, batteries, spare parts. There's danger warnings on some of this equipment.
Okay.
And it keeps going.
Can I access some of the PCs? Like, as in just not jacking in, but just turning them on?
They are on, but nothing really like they're not. You press buttons, you hit control, delete, etc. Not a lot really happens when you do so.
Okay. With programs, can I load them now and then go in?
I believe you have to be into the network first. And we're going to go with that for the time being. That said, the first 2 levels of most networks are the lobby. And in the first level of most networks, you're not going to get immediately fragged.
Okay.
The access point that you detected is this way.
Oh, we're not even all the way in.
No, you're not. That's just the edge of your light.
Are there any more traps? I don't know. I'm not very good at looking for traps.
Both of you roll perception. Okay.
Nice.
So you have determined the door behind you is designed. There's an additional layer of the vault door that you peeled open. There's a second hidden door that swings shut. This area is designed to hermetically seal itself, and there are gas dispensers hidden around the room. And they're highly effective.
Gas dispensers in to sterilize everyone who comes in.
The door seals and some sort of a gas comes out of the wall.
Would I know what this is?
Probably some sort of a sleeping gas, unconsciousness gas. It depends on what agent they deploy with it. It could be, you know, sterilize and kill you. It could be just knock you unconscious.
I meant, like, to get rid of germs, not kill me.
Oh no, this is not for germs. This is for people.
What? And we've triggered it?
No, you haven't. You've detected it before it went off.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
Is there a way that we can... Oh. But we'd have to reach the access point to be able to stop off the gas, and that is far deep into the room.
Mm-hmm. That said, with those perception rolls, you haven't noticed any pressure plates or triggers on the floor that would activate it, or lasers that would deploy it.
So how does it get triggered?
That's a great question.
Oh. What is...
Do the comms work, by the way? Like,
It's
are we able to still talk to them as they're down there?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess give
But
them
it's
another
scratchy.
little beep beep.
It's scratchy.
Found
Okay.
the hawks have entered the nest. Beep, beep.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
See, that was better. That was
good
better.
code.
Monarch's on the rooftop. He's like, yeah, that was good. That was good.
Natalie into with love you bye.
She's like,
what is Beetle doing?
Looking around in awe, taking selfies.
Okay, I don't trust Beetle, by the way. I just don't trust him. Very eager to run into face first into the tunnel, you know? I know he wants something here, but like, I don't know. How far can I trust him? I'm like keeping one eye on him the entire time.
Okay.
She notices his hesitance and goes, Beetle, can you go that way? And she points towards the room all the way at the end. My legs hurt. Mm.
You're just gonna kill him.
We don't know what it does, all right? And this is the scientific formula. You have to test things out, and if it fails, then we change the formula.
Test it on Beetle. I mean, I'm cool with it. I don't really trust Beetle. Got no attachment to him. He's a cool guy, but well, he's just going. All right.
Yeah, he crosses the room.
I want to follow in his pathway.
Okay, he stops when he gets here and he goes, whoa.
I stop like 15 feet away from him. What's up, man? You smelling something? You feeling a little weirder than normal?
I think that's it, dude. He points ahead.
And she goes behind him. What is it? And she kind of like peeks behind him, still standing behind him, of course. And does it look like it's an access point?
It looks like whatever it is heavily shielded. It's in a hard metal shell that you recognize as one that's designed to prevent transmissions from going in or out. It's not directly plugged into anything else. There is a single access point on the front. But
okay,
it's a cable access point. It is not wireless.
So we'd have to hardwire in. But as netrunners, we have access to that just by our...
Right, you have plugs built in, so you can plug into it. That won't be a problem, but you're going to have to be adjacent to the access point.
Hey, Jerax, you want to learn more about net running, right? You should, This is going to be a great first lesson for you, okay? And you're going to be taught by the incredible Miss Friz, so come over here.
I'm gonna be very cautious about walking in this room now that I know that there's the presence of the... Do I see where the gas could come from?
There's a lot of small vents hidden all the way around the room. Directly sabotaging the vents is a lost cause. There might be other ways to disable this, but the vents are not the way to...
Are you communicating any of this to us back upstairs? Or are you just focused in the moment?
Just focused in the moment, I think.
I did say that the hawks have made it to the
nest.
Yeah. So.
I just mean anything about the gas.
No.
Okay.
You could.
No.
Hey guys, danger air, beware, beware. Bloop.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
No idea what that means.
Back at the
Beetle
cop.
Beetle goes, "Oh, I like that," and he like hits his agent, and it goes to his cyber ear, and he starts like remixing that and trying to put some beats behind it.
I'm very cautious here. Any sensors that I can see?
Roll perception.
Danger air, beware, beware.
Oh my
Nice
god!
perception.
Oh my! You're wasting all your
Ooh.
good rolls on this thing rather than your net running.
There are cameras hidden all over this room. And there are 2 hatches in the ceiling, concealing something. Not
hatch.
saying they're gun turrets. I'm just saying they could be gun turrets.
Okay. I think
What a
we should.
clutch perception roll.
I think we should get back.
Like to everyone else?
Yeah, to you two. You should
But we
come
have-
back this way slowly, very slowly.
But there's an access
No
point
sudden
right-
movements. There's a lot. Just come back over to the choke point where there's cover.
Okay.
I'm gonna slowly make my way back here.
She looks longingly towards the ports. I'll be back.
Where are you guys going, man? It's right. That's
Beetle,
it's like the
Beetle,
king. He's
Beetle.
right there.
Danger air. And potentially
Oh,
danger
right.
guns.
Danger air, beware, beware.
It's an awful song.
It's a work in progress, man.
Yeah.
Okay. If I point out the cameras,
Hmm?
can Miss Friz destroy them, disable them?
Yeah. Roll a
To hack?
security. Yeah. Roll a security check.
Me or
Yes, Miss Friz. You're the
Okay.
Yeah.
you're the one who knows what you're doing in this case.
a security check? Oh, okay. Electronic security check.
Yep.
17.
17. Okay. It takes you a few minutes, but you blind the cameras.
Fantastic.
Ooh, is that permanent?
Well, no, she controls the cameras.
Oh, okay.
Also, the guns do not have their own sensors on.
So
Probably.
they are built into the camera sensors.
Right, they're probably connected.
Okay.
Meanwhile, up top, the car comes to a stop 2 blocks away. The door opens and boots hit the ground. The person watching the building continues to watch the building. I want Monarch to roll a perception check. I want
right.
Jim Fingers to answer his phone as he continues to get questions about parking spots. What'd you get, Monarch?
21.
Okay. You hear familiar distant whine of an Aerodyne flying car.
Didn't I call it? Didn't I call it?
Coming from the
Flying.
north.
Okay. I'm going to relay this information to Jim and let him know that we have. Oh, let me think of a great code word. We have a soaring wallaby in the sky inbound.
Wallaby.
You could
Yeah.
have picked any birds.
No.
So, sorry, Monarch. Not a clue what you're talking about there.
Ah, god damn it. There's a freaking flying car coming in here. Do you guys know anyone with a flying car?
Oh, thank
No
God.
one good.
What was that, Natalie?
These code words. We didn't decide on any of these ahead of time, and I've been very confused. But I know what a flying car is, and I'll stay posted.
From what direction?
The north.
Okay. Can you verify an identity on those guys to the south with your scope?
They are several
Uh,
blocks away with a couple buildings between you and them. You
Mm.
got audio, but you don't have visual.
So I don't have
Am I-
visual on the flying car.
Correct. Or on the car, the ground vehicle that just unloaded 2 blocks south of you.
But I did relay to them that there is a heavily armored person watching our building.
And
From where?
forces-
From
West.
Across the street.
That
West.
building across the street is to the west. You've got
Is
confirmed
that the one
contacts.
that Oro and Jim ran from?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right. I Roger.
Roger,
But I'm not really gonna do that much with the information. I'm just gonna sit tight.
Right.
I'm gonna say over the comms. I think you should shoot it down.
I mean, we can't see it yet, right?
Correct.
I mean, I'll wait until I get into a position. I'll get eyes on it.
I
And
would.
if I think it's something to shoot, I'll shoot it. Don't you worry. Your cute little robot bottom.
What?
Because you got robot arms.
Yep. Nothing to do with my ass though.
I mean, I'm just assuming you got a robot ass. Over.
What? What? Are you
Probably another
flirt-
code word. It's probably another code. Don't worry about it,
you
Jerax.
flirting with me? What?
Don't worry about it.
How is that flirting with you? Over.
You're thinking about my robot ass.
Oh, so you do have a
Over.
robot ass. Over.
No, I don't have a robot ass. Over.
Is this code? Natalie said.
Natalie, comms. Quiet, comms.
Oh God.
All right.
All right. Down in the vault. The cameras are disabled. The eyes are blinded. What will you do?
Time to move forward.
And she follows him again.
Right.
What is down here?
It looks like a defunct control panel of some sort. Do you have any sort of architectural knowledge of any kind? I'll let you do science, but not to the degree that, you know, some sort of formal architecture or engineering degree would help.
This is an architectural thing, not a cybersecurity thing.
Correct. The cyber panels on the wall don't seem to have any ostensible roll.
Would
Well-
education help?
Yeah, roll
Would
education.
I have potentially read something like this?
Yeah,
14.
14. No, you have no idea. This thing seems to be without function. Friz, I see you approaching the system. What would you like to do?
Why do you gotta ask like that, man? No,
I just-
I'm not. Now I back up a little bit.
Okay, I see. I
Yeah.
see you.
Now she goes up.
Okay. The access panel, you have to like open a metal hatch in order. And again, this thing is hard sealed on all sides.
Does it look like would I know that if I try and access this like through a hard wire that it could potentially harm me, or if it doesn't look like it needs something that like could bypass a security system that because of the hard wiring she's a bit hesitant to jump in?
This is most likely a security measure designed so that it's air gapped, so it cannot be remotely hacked at all. It's designed to reject all wireless communication whatsoever. Now, you know that once one of you jacks in, the other could log on wirelessly to join your session, but initial
Oh.
contact has to be made physically.
Yeah, okay. I informed that to Jerax that once I hardwire in that you can hop in too. And I'm guessing
Okay.
there's going to be a lot of black ice programs, so just be prepared.
Probably not in the first level of the system house.
Gotcha. I'd like to call over Beetle and ask for what he thinks this is. Because the way the symmetry of this tunnel exists,
Mhm.
like obviously one is incredibly important, but why would you put this over here if it also wasn't important? And Beetle has a lot of knowledge of archaic structures and things.
Dude, I haven't the slightest.
What does it look like?
It's this metal arch, and you've got 2 screens, neither of which is turned on.
Do I see any power cables?
Yes, it is plugged in.
To where?
ostensibly whatever is powering, because like there's some power flowing through this system, so it is probably plugged into something.
Okay, I give up on this area. I'm gonna go over
All right.
here.
Beetle rushes over. He's super excited. What do you do?
Hey, Beetle, can you just like keep an eye out towards the danger lights?
Yeah. All right. So he stands there. He's like, his head is on a swivel as he looks back and forth between the two of you.
Thank you.
Hey, yo, if you see Johnny in there, can you just tell him? I don't even know. God, I don't even know, man. I don't know. I'll think about it. You just do your thing. Ignore me. Pretend I'm not here.
Think about it.
I'll
Yeah,
get
no.
his
I'll think.
electronic signature. All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What do you do?
I take one of my mini HDMI cables. I don't know, and I plug it in.
And you plug in?
Yeah, I hardwire in.
Okay. As soon as you do so, the monitors in the room flicker to life.
Ah, shit.
Yes. I don't know whether that's a yes.
You don't know, Joe. There's gonna be clowns popping up somewhere here.
Intellectual property and payload, if any, are the property of Arasaka Corporation. Use of this device without the authorization of the Arasaka Corporation or without following the procedures outlined in the operation manual is considered a violation of corporate policy and will be prosecuted to the full extent of our capabilities. Please end your session and disconnect from this device. Thank you, and on behalf of the Arasaka Corporation, we wish you a most pleasant day.
So, because my equipment's not Arasaka equipment, we need to find a way to access this because.
Oh no, you're in the network.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like telling me that I wasn't in it. Sweet.
He was very politely saying that they will murder you and all your family if you're not in there legally.
They said that they would murder us if we didn't have the manual. Do we have a manual? And she asks Jerax, is there like some tables that maybe? No.
Can you even see me if you're hardwired in?
I can say it to you.
Yes,
though.
because it again,
Okay.
virtuality projects around, but you can still see meat space at the same time.
Okay, no manual. A little bit concerned.
Well, as my great-great-grandmother once said, you don't learn anything if you're not willing to get a few bruises. That she was a weird grandma. All right, we're in the system.
It's so good. It's so good.
All right, what do you do?
She looks at Jerax, and she, being an educator herself, she's like, "Well, Jerax," and she like kind of virtually points to the lock there. Do you mind?
The lock?
It's a password.
You see,
Wait, what? Can I see this?
you can. It's to the right of the tunnel. We're in like a
Here,
reddish orange room.
I'll fix it for you. Oh, you may not have. No, you should.
Oh.
You should have vision. Yeah.
Okay, now yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
You are in
I'm in.
cyberspace.
Wait, hold on. Where's the hacker voice? Which one is it? Is it?
I'm in.
There we go. Now we're
There it is.
talking. Now we're talking.
Passwords. I don't think we're going to get away with the default password of admin with this one, are we?
Probably not.
That's not for the private database.
Mm.
The Arasaka one, no.
You know what,
Okay.
Jerax? Actually, I did a little bit of research. I think I might actually have a bit of an advantage for this because I was given +2 for passwords.
Hmm.
So I'm going to step in and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try and crack the code.
Okay, roll interface.
Oh, I just closed my sheet. Give me 1 second. Interface. 11. Ooh.
11 plus 2, 13. The password is defeated. You are welcome to proceed to the next layer if you'd like.
I am going to spend this time to activate all of my programs.
Okay. You get clad up in cyber armor. I think the
Yeah.
sword is like you activate it, it hits, and then it vanishes. I don't think it stays up. What else are you activating in terms of programs?
I'm doing Speedy Gonzalez,
Hmm.
so that's +2 to my speed checks. I'm doing Worm, which is increasing all of the backdoor checks by +2, and the Eraser, which is the cloak checks bonus.
Okay. Res all your programs.
Yeah.
Same for me.
Right. What are you resing? And this all happens in a
have-
very short period of time. So
I have 2 defender programs, armor and shield.
Okay.
I have and just like you said, the sword disappears. You don't have to activate it. And then I have Worm and Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay. All right, we're going to hit you guys one more time, and then we're going to go back up to the surface. What would you like to proceed deeper into the...
Yes.
And
Yep.
Friz also? All right.
Yeah, definitely. I believe that's the backdoor one, correct? Oh no, that's just what we just did. Okay.
Correct. Proceed down to the next level of the network.
Wait, is there a
I'm
stream?
going to
Oh, I
need to
missed
run
it?
that again because I made a tweak to it, and that caused the audio to not play for our viewing audience. I tried to fix it, and as usual, I made it worse. So, give me one sec here.
While this is happening, she looks to Jerax. Jerax, would you like to try this password?
No.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we'll do it live.
Warning. Unauthorized access detected. The Arasaka Corporation is not responsible for personal injury or property damage inflicted by incorrect or unauthorized operation of this device. This device contains chemicals known to the state of California to cause cancer and other reproductive harm. Disconnect immediately or countermeasures will be deployed.
Okay, there's another password. What would you like to do?
I'd like to use the backdoor ability with my +2 on passwords.
And do you have Worm deployed?
I do, yes.
Okay. This is a +4 total. Go ahead and roll it. Jerax, you can roll to assist if you'd like. Roll an interface check.
Yep.
Oh,
Gonna do that. Do I get +2 to that as well?
Yes, you do. This is a backdoor
Okay.
check, so you also get +2. All right, awesome. So you add +1 to the roll for a total of 14. You crack through this layer with very little difficulty whatsoever. Would you like to proceed to the third layer?
yeah. She like raises her hand up for a high
Sure.
five to Jerax.
Meat space.
Meet space 5-5.
And
Right.
that meat space action takes your turn.
I was thinking it, Josh. I was thinking it, but I wasn't going to say it. All right. Give me a moment to cook this up.
I love how elaborate this is.
And down you go. Oh, hello. You've made a new friend.
Warning. System breach. The Arasaka Corporation regrets to inform you that countermeasures including, but not limited to, black ice programs, demon programs, electromagnetic dispersal systems, and fully automated threat detection mitigation systems have been deployed. This is for your protection. Disconnect immediately.
Doesn't
Oh, at
sound like
least
it's
he's
protecting
detailed.
us.
This is
Okay.
Detailed, you know?
So you immediately encounter a gigantic digital glowing mecha dragon. Yeah.
They don't mess around.
No. Welcome to layer 3. So,
Layer 3.
welcome to layer 3. Both of you roll interface checks. Any bonuses you have to speed apply here.
Okay.
If the dragon beats you, it gets to attack you immediately. It gets to use
We
its
both
effect
have
immediately.
+2
Yep.
Yeah.
for speed.
Roll your interface checks.
Oh Lord.
Uh-oh. I got 11.
Yeah, digital mecha Ashardalon deployed. All right, so Jerax, you dodge it, but I believe Friz got an 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it immediately activates. So
Yay.
a dragon program. What programs do you currently have resed?
I have armor and shield, as well as Worm and Speedy Gonzalez.
Okay, it is going to attack Speedy Gonzalez. Does Speedy Gonzalez have a defense rating?
I don't think so.
All right, let me take a look at it. Dragon is programmed to destroy your programs. Normally, if your program gets de-resed by digital damage, you can just use your action to boot it back up. However, if Dragon destroys it, the program is destroyed.
Okay.
So, roll an interface check. This is a defensive check.
Jesus.
All right.
8.
The dragon attacks. 11. It
Yeah,
annihilates Speedy Gonzalez. The speed effect on you is utterly destroyed.
Oh my god.
All right. Fair
now-
enough.
It now enters the initiative order. So I need everybody on the whole team, just go ahead and roll initiative, just so that we can start doing initiative order.
Oh, I didn't click on my icon.
It has been
I
0
always do
days
that.
since. All right, I got you.
Yeah.
Remember to click on your icon down in the battle area. You're over here.
Oh.
Totally fine.
Oh
If you
my
didn't,
God.
I'll add you in. Not to worry.
Did I not click it? Okay,
Uh,
so now I roll it again.
No, I
Or
got
am I
you.
good?
I entered your result manually. Okay, I see all 5 of you here. I'm going to roll for our dragon buddy here. 11. I did the thing that I was not supposed to do, so shame on me. Bam. And there we go. So we will now act in initiative order, starting with Jim. Jim, you're down in the basement. No, you're on the ground floor. You have 2 mines
Yeah.
set up, right?
No, I have actually 4 mines set up.
Hmm.
I bought 5 landmines, and I gave one to Monarch
Mm-hmm.
to do with what he would like, and I set the other 4 up at one on each of the entrances of the building, assuming there's roughly 1 entrance per side of the building.
All right. Good enough. Do you want to do anything? You have enemy forces closing in. They seem to be kind of waiting until they have a nice strong perimeter before they move in. They're getting all their units staged to move in on you. You are roughly... Go ahead.
I would like to take a look. I have 12 times zoom on my cyber eyes. I would like to try and get a visual on the people to the south, because they're the people that are the most exposed, and see whether I can detect anything about them, what company they work for. I mean, even better if I recognize the people themselves, though I'm not expecting to.
Okay.
Just to get a feel for it.
All right. Roll perception at +2 as you kind of peek out through a window. Your eye scopes in on them. What'd you get?
15.
15. Okay. You have identified, it looks like 8 people have gotten out of the vehicle. They are... Wow, you've got really good eyesight.
8 people in one vehicle, you say?
Yeah, it was not...
Oh,
it was not
actually,
a smart car.
sorry. I said 12 times zoom. I actually have 20 times zoom on my
Let
eye.
him know. Let him know, King. Let
I
him
see
know.
very far.
They appear to be wearing leathers for armor. They have pistols. They don't seem to have shoulder arms. You're not sure what outfit they work for. They look like booster gang of some sort. Street toughs. Again, they don't look like Militech. They're all gathering up.
Right.
They're you only see occasional bits and pieces of them because they are trying to stay hidden. They're deliberately trying to stay hidden from you. They seem to be waiting for some sort of a signal.
What kind of distance are we looking at here?
I said 2 blocks. Average city block length. All right, so they're like 500 feet away.
Okay, that's a ridiculous shot with a sniper rifle. Yes, I mean
Yes.
that is truly absurd.
I said 500 feet. That's 166 meters. Let's take a look at
Oh,
the,
well, maybe that's not that crazy.
right? Like once I actually start using the correct 166
I just
meters
don't
with
know
the sniper rifle, that is an entirely manageable shot.
Okay, well then I'm gonna let Monarch know. I'm gonna relay to him over the comms that I've got a visual on the guys to the south, and if he's got eyes with his sniper, it might be a good time to start putting down some fire to disrupt them before they go for an attack. I'm just gonna relay that they look like booster gangs rather than Militech as well, but to keep an eye on that flying car to the soaring wallaby to the north.
All right.
yeah.
Relayed. Natalie, you're down in the basement, right?
Yes.
What do you want to do? You've got 3 of Double or Nothing's soldiers, you know, vigilantes, street toughs with you. They're all sort of
we're
sitting
finding
around.
Yeah, I'm definitely like keeping an eye on the entrance, waiting for anybody to come out or potentially come in, jump in. But do we hear a call out for the guys in the street on all the comms? And we don't know what group they're from?
Was that was that to everybody, Josh, or was that just to the Monarch?
Oh, well, that was over comms, so everybody
Okay.
would have been able to hear, but it was directed towards Monarch.
Okay, so you are aware, Natalie.
Can you get any identifying information about them? I don't remember hiring anyone else to come this way, but that doesn't mean we can't hire them yet. I might be able to reallocate some funds and potentially we could, I don't know, purchase them to our side. We really can't handle the interference right now. Can I, like, try and, can anyone patch me into their comms?
All your primary electronics people are downstairs, right? Jim might have a little bit of electronics tech, so on his turn he could try to do that.
Tiny amount.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just stay ready down here then. I want to take my grenades out, and Natalie has, like, she's kind of like sitting on the edge of this like concrete pit, and next to her she's got arranged in like a very neat little grid. It's like grenade, and then packet of snacks, and then packet of snacks, and then handgun, and then all the bullets. Like I'm playing like Catan, and I've got all my
Nice. I like it. Right.
Natalie's prep.
The Dragon. The Dragon Black Ice software. Jerax! You've got a Speedy Gonzalez. It's going to attack that.
Because I rolled first, do I get to attack it first?
What was your...
My speed roll was higher, I think. It was my speed roll was 12 against its 9.
Yes, I'm going to allow that.
Ooh.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, so it's your turn. You have 2 net actions. There's an enemy black ice program. You can attempt to slide away from it, allowing you to move up or down, and it will not chase you. Or you can attack it with your available programs. You can only use each program once per round, but if you have multiple offensive programs, you can deploy them.
Oh. Huh, I didn't know that. So I can only sword attack it once?
I could be wrong. There's a chance I'm wrong.
Okay. I'm just going to attack it. How do I do that?
Right. So you're using your sword program, right?
Yes.
All right. So you activate your sword. You're going to make an interface check. You get a +1 on this. If you beat its defense roll, you deal 3d6 res. So roll interface and you gain +1.
Well, that's probably not going to hit.
Wow, I also beefed that roll. Both of us beefed that roll. Unfortunately, yours is the greater beef. Therefore, it did not succeed.
Why do you roll negative dice?
It takes it away, doesn't it?
Yeah, you roll 1, then you roll again. If you roll a natural 1, you roll another d10 and subtract it from that.
Do I get another chance to attack?
I'm going to take a look real quick.
So there's something called Zap, and that's an ability that isn't a program and allows you to make a net action against a program or enemy net runner. So I think that's what we did when I wanted to fight.
Each program loaded onto your cyber deck can only be activated once per meat space round. So you've activated your sword. You cannot activate your sword again, but you can use a Zap action, which is just a straight interface check. Good call on that, Kelly.
I shall zap it.
Okay, roll Zap.
Zap, zap.
Zap, zap.
Got to be kidding.
Another critical failure.
A -7.
All right, you charge at the dragon, and your sword just upon impact. And then you try to Palpatine him. The dragon just looks down, looks at you.
Oh my god. Well, cool.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good effort. It's the dragon's turn. It is going to attack your Speedy Gonzalez. Roll an interface check. This is a defensive roll. If you have any mods that increase your defense, they will help here.
I have armor.
What does that do?
I don't know. Let's find out together.
Armor. It lowers all brain damage you would take.
Okay, so it doesn't
Yes.
reduce the attack of.
Correct.
Okay.
But it does give you plus. No, that's all it does. All right. Ooh, a critical
Nice roll.
success. Yeah, it tries to eat your Speedy Gonzalez program, and you juke out of the way in cyberspace. Well done.
Yes.
This entire round might as well have not happened. The Monarch. You've got an Aerodyne coming in from the north. No visual just yet. You've got possible sniper shots through a couple of buildings. It's a tricky shot, but well within range of your new fancy weapon. You could start picking off the boosters to the south. What would you like to do?
Okay, first and foremost, I want to do a check just to see what's up with the Militech guy across the street. I'm assuming he's just still watching.
He is.
What's happening?
Yeah, I'll give you that for free. He's on oversight. He's radioing. He's spotting and radioing whatever he sees back to whoever he's in contact with.
Part of me wants to shoot him. Damn it. Okay. This booster gang might be with Royal. If I put a shot out, it's gonna alert them. So they will scramble for cover. Ideally.
Let me put the scout on the map for you as well, just so you can see him.
I think the scout would be giving them info, right?
No, the
Like
scout's
these-
Militech, and
Yeah, but
if these
they're-
guys are booster gang.
They're all working together.
We don't know that for
We
sure.
don't know that. Why would Militech work with a booster gang? They're Militech.
It's a lot of entities at play. You never know. They got dragons. They got booster gangs.
Yeah.
They don't have
It's true.
dragons. The dragons are Arasaka. They're specifically not working together.
They're all carrying pistols and they're about 500 meters out. How long would it take for them to get
They're 166 meters, 500 feet out.
500 feet, excuse me.
Yeah. They have
166 meters.
Yeah, they have a car. They seem to have gotten out of the car. They're taking up multiple positions. At their move speed, God, it would probably take them like 10 rounds to get close.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the Militech guy.
Okay. This guy
How
is
far is he?
He is, let's say, like, I have a map for this. Let me see if I can pull that up. I'm inclined to say he's like 40 meters away. He's way closer. Give me one moment to get an accurate read on that. And if that's the case, you might want, if you pull up the ranged weapon,
Yeah, no.
you might want to use your yeah.
Also, combat. We're in combat right now, right? So my combat awareness.
Yes, you can activate your combat awareness. Combat hasn't broken out, but we are in initiative, so you can activate that. He is 60 meters away from you, which is
Alrighty.
optimal range for a actually
assault rifle.
that's literally the same attack on both weapons. It's the same roll. Like that's
It's also the same damage too, though, so it's not like it really matters all that much.
yeah, so it's totally your call.
Okay, and how many points of combat awareness I have? I have
4 points.
4 points in combat awareness. Okay. First, I want to spend a point on spot weakness.
That's +1 damage.
Yeah, I'm just writing it down.
Friz, you're up next, by the way. You have 3 net actions. Plan those out.
I already got him.
Excellent. 1 point on spot weakness.
Yeah. 2 points to decrease. Actually, what does threat detection do for me? Because is that a combat awareness roll where I get +1 to that roll?
I believe so. I believe that's for perception, for like scanning for targets.
Okay. And then, all right. Okay, and I think I'm just gonna do precision attack. So,
+1 to your attack rolls.
+1, yeah.
Okay, so you have +1 attack and +1 damage. You want to shoot the shot?
Take the
You
shot.
know, fuck it. Just shoot this asshole.
Kill him.
Get him.
Okay. Roll shoulder arms. You get an extra +1 to this roll. You need to beat a 15.
Shoulder arms. +1 to this roll. 22.
Roll the damage. 5d6. The first shot is fired. The gun, BAM! It's a high caliber boy.
The sniper rifle, right? That's what we're going
5d6,
for?
baby. Yep.
12 damage.
Well, oh my god.
Ooh,
Oh,
wow.
that's
That is abysmal.
tragic. Tragic. His armor reduces it by 7 and is slightly ablated. And he probably swears. None of you have cyber audio, but he probably just swore. Like that's a safe bet. He is going to roll for initiative at the end of this round. You want to move at all aside from just staying in cover?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in cover. I'm gonna relay to Jim that I took a shot against the Militech guard that was watching our building. The booster gang is on the way, but I think that there's Militech inside is the message that I'm gonna relay to Jimmy Fingerling.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Let's get this party started. Meanwhile, in cyberspace, Friz, what would you like to do?
First, I'd just like to appreciate this program, the Dragon, and all of its glory, especially
Mhm.
since it's like virtually like put into the world or augmented into the world.
Mm-hmm.
But then I pull out a cool, sweet addition to my Cyberdeck glasses, and I attach this onto it. So now I'm even more ready, and I'm gonna hit it with a hammer.
Okay. The banhammer is deployed. Roll an attack roll, and I believe the banhammer adds +1 to it.
How do I do attack rolls again?
So you're oh right, it's just an interface check. All
Okay.
digital combat is based on interface, and you get +1. What's your total?
It would be 11 if it's +1.
All right. The dragon rolls its defense. 13.
Yikes.
Its scales are nigh impenetrable. The hammer does nothing. You cannot activate the hammer again this round, but you have 2 more net actions. What would you like to do?
What does the zap do? How much damage does it do?
It's like 1d10. It's not a whole lot. Remember.
I'm gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
no. I just used the sword.
I thought you said use the hammer.
Perfect, because I'd like to use my sword this time.
Yep, that's what it's there for. Deploy the sword.
All right, and I do another. Yikes! Come on, man.
Okay, a 10. Defense. No joy. The dragon's
Oh my God.
scales are not touched. You have a third action. Remember, if
Gonna
you
zap it.
All right, if you slide, it won't chase you.
I'm gonna zap it.
Roll an
I don't
opposed
wanna
interface
just
check.
I don't want to leave Jerax alone.
Oh
Yes.
Okay, yeah, no, that'll work. You're gonna roll 1d6.
Perfect.
Ooh.
Hey, look at that.
Nice, nice. -6. It's still fairly intact. That didn't really do a whole lot.
Mm.
All right, well, good show. Jim, it's your turn. A shot has been fired. What would you like to do?
Well, everyone's still pretty far away from me, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure I can really do that much. He shot the guy in the building across. I am on the south side of the building, so it's not like I even have an angle onto the guy on the west. I think I'm just going to patrol this round. I'm just going to try and take a look because he's facing west and I was looking south. We know there's something coming from the north. I'm just going to try and peek out of an east window and make sure that there's not anything coming from an angle that we are ignoring.
All right, roll perception with your special eyes.
17.
Seems to be clear.
Okay.
Got it on lock.
All good then. Yeah,
Nat-
that's me.
All right, Natalie, anything from you? A gun just went off.
Yeah, is that from the directions that I can assume Jim Fingers would have visual over? Or is that from a different direction?
I'm gonna mess with this downstairs area a little bit just to make it so that yours is more useful. I'm gonna get rid of the yellow zone, which is like inside the tunnel, and that's just gonna be now. You've got like the apartment different directions. So the guy who just got shot is west. You've got these guys to the south, the guy across the room, the building to the west. There's a flying car coming from the north. Jim is watching the east, and nobody apparently is coming from that way.
Okay, but we did hear a gunshot from the west, and then those 4 guys in the southeast are our guys, right?
Right, these guys, this is all your squad. This is all your squad. This sentry, Monarch just tried to pop off the sentry. He landed a hit, but didn't do a whole lot of damage. Not that you'd know that. So that's what's going on right now.
But these guys, the 4 in the southeast.
Where are they?
There's 4 little tokens in the southeast. I don't know if they're just on Hangout or.
There's 8
I
of
guess
them.
I could.
Yeah,
Have you
there's
Oh,
maybe
there's
not got
8.
down far
these,
enough.
These guys?
these are not friendlies. These are a bunch of booster gang members that are rolling up. They rolled up in a car to the south.
Okay. Yeah, I would like to. I mean, if I see that Jim Fingers is in the north position, I want to peep out the south and just take a look up and down the street and see how far away these booster gangs are. I picked up off the ground my grenade and my.
Okay. They're 2 blocks away, so they're like 160 meters out. They're still pretty far right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna stay against the wall watching them right here.
Okay, you are in concealment. Jerax, it's your turn. You guys have barely scratched this dragon. You want to take another swing? Or you want to slide away?
I'm getting a hint. I'm gonna slide away.
Okay. Roll an interface check to slide.
Wait, you're abandoning me?
Welcome
Yeah,
to Jerax.
I'm
Welcome
jumping
to
I
into
stuck
Jerax.
around to protect you.
Welcome to Jerax.
I'm trying to go further. I don't think. Well, I mean, it sees me anyway. But
All right, so here's the thing. Even though your slide failed, you can still proceed into the network if you want.
oh, but he would chase me.
Well, there's the thing. He can't chase both of you. He would have to pick one of you.
But then if I go, I think the plan should be that we both evade the dragon, because there's probably going to be something even worse in the next one.
Have
So,
another action. You can slide or you can swing your sword.
I'm a little bit concerned with staying in combat with the dragon because it's destroying our programs, and there might be something even bigger further down. So I think we should evade combat here and save our programs, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm gonna slide again.
Oh,
Okay, roll the slide.
I'm not rolling very well.
You're so trash at this.
You are not going anywhere at the moment, and it's the dragon's turn. You said you have a shield manifested, right, Jerax?
I have armor, not shield.
Armor? Yeah, it's gonna eat that. Roll a defense check. Roll an interface check.
Hey!
there we go.
Wow, okay, yeah. You completely avoid the dragon's attack. That's
Get
pretty
outta here,
good.
dragon. Get
That's
outta
pretty
here,
good.
dragon.
Well done, Brent.
All right, I did not roll. I didn't realize that was the bottom of the round, so I need to roll some dudes into combat real quick.
Genuinely, imagine critting and still only hitting a 12. You're so bad at net right now.
I've only got 1 point in it.
You're so bad. I can't believe you wanted to do this
like,
on your own.
It costs like 120, I think, to go to level 2.
Yeah,
120 XP.
it costs a lot of XP to go to level
That is
2.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling a couple of others in. All right, Monarch, as you take that shot, the private security guy ducks around the corner into cover. He's now behind a wall. Your gun is
Okay.
pretty powerful, so you can punch through, but it is going to soak a lot of damage for him. You also hear the engines of the Aerodyne whirring to life. And down to the south, the booster gang clambers back into their vehicle. The engine roars as they all start getting ready. What would you like to do? You don't have a clear shot on the Aerodyne yet. You can hear the car to the south moving. You could take a shot at a booster gang. You could try to punch through the wall to hit the Militech scout. What would you like to do? They're all moving.
Wait, you said that the booster gang got back into their car,
Correct. They're piling into their car.
and they're piling into the car because they heard the shot.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right. Assuming they're driving straight to the building.
Unclear at the moment.
Okay. Typical game master. Trying to get us all killed. And I don't have any awareness on that flying car right now. Nothing at all.
You hear the engine roaring to life, like it was in sort of just you suspect it's flying street level or close to street level, and
higher or like above us or below us?
Below us, like it's using buildings for cover, moving carefully through the streets to avoid being spotted or at least being shot at. But as soon as you fired your shot, the engine's just it's powering up. It's probably coming your way.
Feel like the play might be to head back inside, make my way downstairs, but we still need vision up top. All right. Does Gina have anything like any cyberware or anything like that she could detect, or is she even in this?
Yeah, she's on the top floor. Again, her job is to make sure nobody sneaks up and knifes you.
Yeah.
She's got low light vision, and that's about it for cyberware.
Got it. Man, I really should have put some X-ray goggles on, huh? You know, would have shot that sumbitch through the wall. Well, I see where he's going, so I'm gonna try and just go for another shot for him. Try and take him out.
Okay.
Take out the scout.
Shoot the shot.
All right. Shoulder arms.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. 8. Oh God. Wait.
Uh-oh.
That's 9, right?
It's 9. It's still not a hit because it was a critical failure. It punches into the wall a couple of feet away from him. Blasts right through the wall, but no joy on the shot. You can move off the roof if you want, or you can hold your position.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the position up here right now.
Okay. Next up, the Friz.
You know, Jerax, actually, I think I do agree with you. I think it is time to leave, and she tries to slide out of there.
Okay, are you sliding?
You're gonna succeed on your slide before I do, and
Are
you're
you-
gonna leave me with the dragon.
Are you going down to the next level?
I am.
Okay, roll an interface check.
Oh, that's not
maybe
that
not.
good.
Yikes.
Interface is hard, Josh. You wouldn't know. You're not a net runner.
Yeah,
You can always get lucky
9.
though.
Your first attempt to slide failed. You have 2 more net actions. You can try again.
Hey.
11. 15.
Oh my
like
god.
The dragon sees all and knows all. You
All
can-
right, last time. She's
Going
gonna
for it
try
again?
and leave.
Okay, roll it.
Okay, 13. Come on.
No. I double rolled. I got a 12.
Yes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
suc-
yeah.
You successfully escaped. You successfully
Nice.
escaped.
Bye. And she
Congrat-
disappears.
Okay. That's like the Simpsons meme. I'm in danger.
Oh, you have no idea. You descend deeper into the network. You're greeted by this.
Warning, system breach. The Arasaka Corporation regrets to inform you that countermeasures,
Oh.
including, but not limited to, Black Ice Program.
Oh, I already did that one. I have a new one for
no, what-
this.
Oh.
You got Keanu.
Arasaka
It's just
device,
Scoots.
Delta, November, Papa, 10102020. Failsafe protocol initiated. Fission primary sequence initiated. Fusion payload standing by. Commence detonation in 60 seconds. Minimum safe distance, 9.86 kilometers. The Arasaka Corporation thanks you for your business.
Sorry, what?
We have 60 seconds of this.
What was that 9.86 kilometers safe distance? Nuclear bomb?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, play that music.
Well,
This is
we
gonna be
gotta
wrong.
succeed, otherwise they're gonna cancel Cyberpunk 2077. They can't.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you did not discover the Arasaka database. You discovered the lost Arasaka device, the nuclear weapon they were hiding as a failsafe.
So can we retcon?
It's not good, guys.
That's the problem.
Well, everybody, thank you for playing. I've had a great episode, and tune in next week to find out what happens in the next 60 seconds.
I feel like we're gonna last as long as Oro did when he came back for that second episode.
That hurts.
All right, catch
Oh
everyone
my
next week.
God.